Hello, welcome to Lily's and Vintage. Today we are at an estate sale. This was an estate sale not at a private residence, but at a store that they were closing and they were selling off their items. This item I did pick up. It was an electrified candlestick and it had like a glass little kid on it, like not a cherub, but just a little kid. And I didn't film too much here. I was just trying to like pick out the stuff I wanted, but at the end I did kind of get a little overview. You could see what it looks like. These were nice. They were brass. They reminded me of something you'd give as like a wedding gift maybe because it was like two parts interlocked. There were also a lot of collectible items. Like you can see there's Jim Shores. I didn't look too much at them. I was kind of more interested in some of the other items. But people were picking up the Jim Shores. And here were some pieces of art on wood. I picked up a couple of them. There was a lot of these little cloisonne pieces. They were like hearts. And they could be like ornaments or maybe like large pendants for a necklace. I did not pick up any of those either. But I'm just taking a look at them. They looked pretty. I was actually kind of thinking of picking up that display box for a fan, but it wasn't vintage. It was like a reproduction. Okay, I'm back from the estate sale and I got some great stuff, so I'm going to show you in detail. I tried to do a little bit of filming there, but you know, estate sales, there's a lot of people like moving around and you know, I didn't want all the stuff to go before I could get to it, so I was picking stuff up as I went. But this is the first thing I got. There was a good bit of brass stuff, but not a whole lot I was interested. They did have like two of these, but one had like a sign that they were like displaying something on, so I just picked this up. But it's a brass stand. It's really nice. I think I paid maybe like $5 for this one. So like brass display items seem to sell really well. So that was cool to get. And then it was not like a regular estate sale. It wasn't someone's house. It was just like a business that they were selling the things off of. So it was kind of like a gift store, like antique kind of store. So there were like prices on the things, but the prices were like half off. So this was priced for $5, so it was like half of $5. So this was a little basket house. I remember a while ago when I was doing my daughter's nursery, this was really on trend, like basket houses and anything like woven or wicker. But this is so cute. I think that, you know, maybe still today people would want to get something like this for like nurseries or for their kids. It's really sweet and whimsical. I love that. And I like that there's a little bit of lace there in the window, like a curtain. So that's cute. You could even put like a little light in there and have it illuminate. That would look cool. Speaking of illuminations, I picked up a lot of like lighting items at this estate sale, especially little ones. This caught my eye because it was little and it's kind of looks like a fairy lamp to me. And there's a little light bulb in there. It is like a pressed glass piece. I'm not sure if these might be plastic, but this part's glass and this base is definitely glass. And underneath it said Made in Holland. So I like to see that. It's a little lamp. It was on in the store, so it was working. And then I also got some other little lamps. Here's another little lamp. These are nice for Christmas, but just all year round. It had this little lampshade on it, which is so cute. I like sticking these in places like a bookshelf. You can illuminate the things you have on display there. Or I actually have a little lamp like this in my bathroom, like on the toilet. Sounds weird, but I hope you know what I mean. But yeah, they're really cute. I might keep this one just because I like these little things. You can put them anywhere. I might switch out the lampshade if I do keep it, but they're really cute. And when I was looking at the listing, this next item was one of the things, you know, I had in mind I wanted to pick up if I could. And it was still there. There was like 3 items I wanted to get. I did get 2 of the 3, so I thought that was pretty good. So yeah, this was one of the items that I definitely wanted to pick up. It's like a rattan maybe lampshade, woven. It seems to be in really good condition. Like I don't really see the panels like that damaged or smashed in or anything. But I love the shape. Like it has like a scallop shape. It looks like an upside down flower. This was on like a table lamp, so it could be used on a table lamp, but sometimes these were used as like hanging light fixtures. So this is so of its era. I love this piece. And since like rattan and wicker have like definitely increased in popularity, this is awesome. I was so glad to get this one. So that is so cool. That will be a little hard to ship because this could break so easily. So it's gonna need a pretty big box to like be able to smush. So that's gonna make the box really big. But yeah, it is what it is, right? There's so much stuff I have to like reach over the table to get it. Let me reach some more stuff. Okay, maybe we'll stick with lamps. So this was a lamp. It had like a little, like one of those white candlesticks in it, and the wire was attached to the candlestick so it would illuminate. My dad picked it up because he was gonna, it takes a really little bulb. He was gonna see if he has a little bulb to try to put it in there and test it out. But it's just a little glass, like candlestick holder, but you could put electrified candlestick in it, which I think it would sell better that way. But it has a little figure on it, like a little child, or like maybe, I don't know, it's probably a child. I was gonna say maybe it's a cherub. But it needs cleaned up. Everything's really dusty, but it does have a little bit of an iridescence to it. Kind of like a carnival glass iridescence. And it does have a kind of like ambery color. So that was, I'm calling that a lamp because it will have like a little bulb in it eventually. And then the next thing, I am just like, I don't know how well this will sell. This is just something to try out. But it is a table lamp. This is glass. It's a frosted blue glass. It was $22 because it was half off. It does work. It was lit up in the state sale, so I know it works. This is what the outlet looks like. So yeah, I don't know how fast or quickly this will sell. I mean, I know it's worth more than $22. It's really pretty. Since the cord's wrapped around it, you probably can't see it that well, especially lit up. Very beautiful, like hurricane lamp. And the base is what's really pretty. So we're gonna try that and see where that takes us. Hopefully that lamp will sell well. And the last illuminated lamp kind of item is over here. I'm realizing they gave me the wrong box for this. This is not the lamp that I purchased. This is the wrong box. Darn it. I was really hoping to get the box because these things are so hard to ship, and the box has the styrofoam like custom molded to fit the piece so they don't break. Okay, well, my dad I think is going back to the estate sale tomorrow because my mom wanted something on their half off day, so maybe I'll bring that box back and see if they have the box for this. So this is the actual lamp I bought. This is just the light that goes inside of it. That did turn on also, but it's a schoolhouse stained glass lamp, and when they light up they're really pretty. On the back it does say what it is, and it's the Maplewood Elementary School Vitroville collection from Bill Job. This company is Forma Vitrum, and this is from 1993. It's numbered 579, but it doesn't say out of what, of like how many, like the quantity. But these are really beautiful lit up. They're really pretty. I have one in my Etsy shop right now, but it's like a Victorian house. This one doesn't have any broken glass, which is nice. Seems to be in pretty good condition. This little part looks a little bit crooked, but I think that's the only thing. But look how cute. These are really, really pretty lit up. And Christmas is coming around. I know people like to do little villages for like their train sets, or just have little like snowy scapes that are cute. These would look really nice in like a Christmassy kind of village. So if people decorate like that, that would be really nice. So this is cute. This would be a good a good gift for a teacher because it's a schoolhouse too. And the little bell is up there. It's cute. Okay, that's the glass lamp item. And then I have some glass bottles. Let me grab those. Okay. So I did pick up these two glass bottles, maybe perfume bottles, because they were pretty inexpensive. This, I know it looks like an Empoli, but it's has like little glass bubbles and stuff like that. I don't think it's like a high quality glass piece, but the style is there, and it does have its stopper, which is really cool. And it's a nice colored like aqua blue glass. It would look really nice on like a vanity tray, something like that. And then I also got this piece, which I also think is probably a perfume bottle. Still has its little lid too, which is neat that it just fits over there like a little cap. This is in a darker blue, like more of like a royal blue color. So those are cute. And then I picked this item specifically up because Thanksgiving is around the corner. There's a lot of like Thanksgiving themed things, but I just picked up this one item. I guess it was originally $8, but it's a turkey little basket. He's cute. And he's like a wall hanging one, so he can be like a wall pocket for like dried florals, that kind of thing. I just thought he'd be fun. I don't have any like specific things to Thanksgiving, so he would be fun to have in the shop. And I also like on the featured items to put things that are of the season, so I will put him on my little featured items. Okay, so wicker. This is the other item I said that when I was looking at the listing online for the estate sale, I knew I wanted to get these, and I did. They are strange little men. No, they're little monkeys, but they look kind of human-like to me, like little human aliens. How strange, huh? They smell dusty. I'm gonna try to have to clean them somehow. But yeah, they're little sitting monkeys. There's two of them. They do have like damage in some areas, like their little fingers. And one of them's missing an ear. This one's missing an ear. But yeah, they are little containers. I guess you can put something in your monkey if you want. And they're little sitters. They have little tails, nicely detailed. Some like wicker monkeys can go for like crazy money. These ones I don't think are antique. I think they're just vintage, but they're kind of cool. They're like a weird item. You're always supposed to have a few weird items in your shop, right? So this will definitely be my weird item. I think I might sell them individually because I don't want to ship these together. That might damage them. And sometimes people just want one of something. They don't need a pair. So yeah, this one doesn't have an ear, but this one does. This one I think I would list a little bit higher in price than the one that has a missing ear. So I can price them according to their condition also, that way listing them individually. Okay, we're moving through the stuff, which is good. Okay, we only have a few more items. For everything that I purchased today, I paid $100, like collectively. And I got this porcelain. This is porcelain wall shelf. It has a figure of like a little cherub angel on it. It is ceramic. It's at a set for $30, but they only had the one there. And I think she only charged me like $5 for the one. It does have some kind of information on it. So yeah, that's cute. And then the last few items I got a little copper mold because he's a duck. Really cute. He only had a price tag for like $2, so I probably got him for $1, which I thought was fair. And then I got another bird item. I got this picture. I don't know if it's pyrography. Actually, I think it might be. That's like when they burn the wood with a tool to like create images on the wood. But this one I think might have been also kind of like hand carved and then paint was applied. This is just a little bird. Because it had like these red berries and this kind of looks like holly, I was thinking like maybe it could be a little Christmassy for Christmas coming up, but like you can always have a bird on your wall all year round. And then this is definitely Christmassy. I like the graphic on this. lots of little animals around a Christmas tree with the sun coming up over the hill. I really like this one. I think it has a really good image to it. This would be really cute in a kid's room for Christmas, but I think it'd be cute anywhere. It's so whimsical. It almost looks like a page from a kid's book, which I really like. I just love little animals. And then the last thing my mom really wanted me to get, so I got it. She was happy I got these. They're little brass candlestick holders that are hollies. Now that I'm seeing it, I see a tag here. It says made in Italy, so that's like making it more of an exciting buy for me. But yeah, there's just a few of them. If I put them here, you can see them, right? And I actually picked up the little mini candlesticks that go with this, but I don't think I brought them over here. They're just little mini candlesticks that go inside here. So these are really cute, aren't they? So adorable. They have a lot of patina on them, but it is even. But yeah, it's cool. It says made in Italy. This one doesn't say it, but maybe the sticker fell off. But that's all for the haul. I filmed a little bit inside, maybe as you saw, but it was hard to film. But yeah, these will be coming up on Etsy as soon as I can get them listed, so stay tuned for that. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you next time. I put some screenshots of the things I had listed at the end, just in case it's boring for some people, but there's the turkey and the art easel. I just put them up at the end just to kind of show some comps because I did look up some of these items. I will be listing the rest of them. This is all I got done in like one day, so I've been like trying to chug through these. But the lamp was really cute. I'm really excited I got that. I think it's just so quintessential of like the mid-century era. I really love it. And here's some comps on them. This one's listed on Etsy for $96, something similar. This one's also similar. It's listed for $137, also on Etsy. And then here's the little glass bottle. I really like the stopper on it. It was really unique. I guess it's not technically a stopper. It just kind of fits over the top. And then here's this bottle here. I actually found the exact same bottle on Etsy, and they did say it was a Empoli decanter. Here it is. It's the same height and everything. So I'm not sure if this mine is or not, but maybe. But they listed theirs for $65. And then here's the little lamp. Really cute. Here's what the bottom looks like. The sticker says made in Holland. And I ended up finding out that it is a vintage Michecelli crystal boudoir parlor lamp. And there are listings for very similar lamps. This one's listed maybe on eBay for $92. This one was a sold listing on Etsy for $90. So I'm hoping mine will sell around there.